An 8-month-old pregnant woman, Chioma Okoro, has cried out to the Inspector General of Police, Usman Baba, to direct the intelligence response team to release her husband, Chukwudi Okoro. Chioma told Sahara reporters on Saturday morning that her husband, Chukwudi, is still being held at the IRT because the family had not given 1.5 million naira to the IRT police in Abuja as demanded. Sahara reporters gathered that the 4 other Southeasterners who were raided alongside Okoro had regained their freedom after parting with at least a 1 million naira as bribes to the police officers. The men were raided by the joint team of the police and the Nigerian Army on May 24th in Owerri, Imo State, and labeled as members of the indigenous people of Biafra and the unknown gunmen. Okay? Chioma Okoro, who is due to give birth in July, begged the police top echelon to release her husband, who is struggling tricycle driver and the first in his family. She said is the only one in detention among the five of his set right now. The police told us to pay 1.5 million naira to secure his release. He's the eldest brother. He has only 2 younger brothers who are in school. They don't have such an amount. She said, my husband needs help. He doesn't have such an amount of money. The tricycle he is riding is on hire purchase and he has not even completed his hire purchase. I am not doing anything for now. I am 8 months pregnant. I am a hairdresser. Things are very difficult for me and the family. He has been arrested since May 25th. He was labeled as unknown gunman. We last spoke on Wednesday and what my husband said was I should try and find a means. We are all tired. Sahara reporters had earlier reported that the IGP Intelligence Response Team in the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, collected at least 1 million naira bribes as bail before releasing Southeast youth and artisans raided as members of the IPOB's Eastern Security Network. Sahara reporters had learned from the families of the victims who did not want their names in print to avoid police victimization. They paid huge sums through their nose before securing the release of their relations. Sahara reporters gathered that the victims were raided in the southeast and brought to detention at the IGP's IRT office in Abuja. The investigating police officer at the IRT's team holding them is one Inspector Daniel. They were 5 in number taken to the IRT office, formerly called Abattoir. We paid about 1 million naira to secure Chiga Emezu, one of the victims. In June, he was released in June by the police in Abuja, one of the family members had said. Of course, if you don't believe it, at least a typical example is the oil worker that came from Port Harcourt to Imo State for burial, and we know what happened. It was when the sister, one of the family members, came out and began to shout. The IGP said, oh, if they are serious and whatever, but the civil society and the rest of them and I'm sure the company the guy work with, they came to rescue him. And the guy said that they were asked to bring 10 million naira. I don't know whether he gave, but that was what he said. So, but they released him. So that alone. And before the guy was released, when they arrested them, they were displayed. They were telling us that they are unknown gunmen and they put guns. So how did they get the guns now? Because you were picking people from the road. Now, how did you now release that person now? At least that oil worker now. How did you release him? How did you not get guns to now put it in their front and snap them and share it on social media? Then is that not fake news? No, they will be accusing Nigerians of fake news. Is that not fake news in the recess in its entirety? You arrested somebody, tag him and a gunman, put guns before him. So does it mean when they released the guy, they gave him back the gun? Which they are all lies. And Loretta Onote will be displaying ignorance all over the place. Oh, now they have caught them. Oh, they have caught them. Oh, she will be sharing. Does that make sense? Wickedness, when people cannot even differentiate evil from the right thing because of what they want to eat, because of a mere position that will fade away. I don't understand. All of those people who had positions, they had money in those days. Now their families cannot even talk now. They had all the money, they are so influential. But now, who are they today? they cannot even come out and say anything. Their family members cannot come out and brag. So some people are saying, oh, this lady might be lying, this and this and this and that. Well, you know that of recent, Sahara Reporters was able to come out with told the whole world about a young lady that gave birth in prison. She was arrested during the NSAS. They said she looks like one of the people that burns APC's secretariat or whatever in Ekiti, or is it on Ondo, either of the two states. And she gave birth, and according to what we heard, that she was going to buy medicine for her mother. That was when they apprehended her. And whether she did it or not, the question is that why you now see the impunity we are talking about. These are the people that want to control social media. They want to have upper hand. They are telling people that you cannot call for secession, you cannot call for breakup, this and this and this and that. What does the constitution say? If you arrest somebody within 24 hours, you charge the person to court. And they left this girl for 8 months until she delivered. And some people are telling us that because the courts were not in session. When did the courts go on strike? Was it not 2 months ago? And she has been there for 8 months. What are we talking about? These are the impunity we are talking about. Now, instead of let's even forget about what she was accused of. Let's even leave the sentiment that she gave birth to a baby or whatever. But let us even tackle the nitty gritty. Why was she kept there till that time? Oh, some people are making excuses. Maybe she was being given granted bail, and maybe the family members could not even afford it. No, 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 no. Because it's happening all over the place. Every now and then, all of these shenanigans and injustice, everything, it's happening. All of this have been happening. So it's just unfortunate. And that is why we are saying that people cannot even trust the Abakari that they are shouting. Abakari is this. But see now, see the people they are arresting innocent people. Is that how to go about this whole thing? Is that how to go about the whole thing? Don't forget that the IGP has said that, oh, the police can do whatever, anyhow they want to do it. That nobody should even be thinking, they should not be afraid of a human rights that is going to fight for them. You think it's going to end in Nigeria alone? This human rights or the abusing people's rights. You think it's going to end in Nigeria because you believe that Nigeria is all in all. You are not going to be sanctioned. Oh, well, someone says, cook stories to get sympathy of Nigerians. Go and solicit for help from Nnamdi Kanu, who put your husband in this mess. People are even saying that you are carrying fake pregnancy to draw sympathy. That is why poverty, disease, criminality, stealing, robbing, raping, kidnapping, begging, refuse to leave your people. This one is responding to this person that says the girl might be pretending. Okay. Can you identify the person who collected 1 million naira from you? Read the story where she didn't pay the amount, but police are demanding from her to pay before her husband could be released. You can imagine the others, they don't even get sense. Didn't she pay anything? Well, they know what they are doing. They know that these men they are arresting are not ESN. They are just using them as cash cows, killing innocent youths. You see wahala wey Nnamdi Kanu cause. At least Nnamdi Kanu could have come to the aid of this pregnant woman. Someone say you are talking like a fool. Receiving of bribes by Nigeria police has assumed legendary status. As if people don't know what this police or whatever, what they stand for. If you don't even believe anything, but at least the oil workers, we can see clearly how they have been arresting people indiscriminately. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take. Thank you.